I signed for them after the Euros, and after my first day's training, I was driving home. I was actually thinking, regretting it. What have I done? Like I walked into a circus. It's amazing, isn't it?
All right, Nathan Murphy, bestow upon us your transfer market wisdom in rapid-fire version this morning. Lionel Messi's father has spent a second day negotiating with Barcelona over his son's potential exit, according to Sky Sports. Is Messi going to go or stay exactly where he is?
Stay exactly where he is. I've been steadfast on this. I know we've had every expert under the sun on OTB AM over the last week telling us what's going to happen. Yeah, they've got all the insight. I don't care for that. It just can't happen. He's going to stay. He's going to stay for this season anyways.
Did you not give him an 8 out of 10 to join Manchester City?
But I'd previously given him a 7 out of 10 to stay, and then I was asked if he's then I was asked if he's to leave, where is he to go? So I had predicted he would stay, but I was asked if he was to leave out of 10, where would he go?
That wasn't the question, but we could dig that clip up some other time. Manchester United's England defender Chris Smalling looks set to join Roma on a permanent basis. Elsewhere, Manchester United are attempting to finalise Borussia Dortmund winger Jadon Sancho's salary and agent fees before making a bid for the 20-year-old England star. Do we think this has a chance of happening? Andy Mitten wasn't completely ruling it out on the show earlier in the week, but said it will likely depend on the player forcing the issue, Nathan.
I thought we were done with this. I thought with the signing of Denny van de Beek that we had all moved on with our lives, but it seems not. And when you look at some of the stories in the papers today about the collapse of the Chinese rights deal, the amount of money that Premier League teams are going to lose in matchday revenue, you do again question where this money can come from Manchester United, Chelsea, any of these clubs to go and spend 110 million maybe on somebody like Jadon Sancho. They obviously feel confident they can get it done. There's been little to suggest so far that Sancho is going to force it through. Borussia Dortmund, just such nice people, such a great club. Do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be that guy hated by the Borussia Dortmund fans?
By the way, when did I go to sleep and wake up 20 years later? When did clubs start doing farewell videos?
Oh, whatever about the farewell video. The open letter from Edwin van der Sar to the people of Manchester to take care of our little baby Donny. Do me a favour.
Come on. Where would Ajax rank in your most insufferable clubs after that stunt, Nathan?
I had a lot of love for Ajax, but that's just... No,
it has to be said, the love letter goodbye, the video, and was it and Rio Ferdinand's welcome of Donny van de Beek both outstripped Manchester United's welcome of Donny van de Beek.
I'm sure Van de Beek will be delighted that Rio Ferdinand has given him the green light to actually go ahead and join the club. On Liverpool, Georginio Wijnaldum refused to entertain questions about his future on Thursday. The Liverpool midfielder is out of contract next summer and continues to be linked with a move to Barcelona in this window. Will he stay or go? And how important is he to Liverpool's success?
A lot of momentum behind it now, so you're having this probably as a 8 heading to 9 out of 10, and the fact he hasn't signed a new contract so far, and that Liverpool are in for Thiago, even though they do seem like very different players. There's always been a lack of appreciation for what Georginio Wijnaldum does. Questions, does he score enough goals? But he scores big goals, and he is a big part of that energy of that Liverpool midfield. There are always questions about, say, the class of that Liverpool midfield, but the feeling that Klopp wants something else. He wants players like Henderson and Wijnaldum who are constantly there, sniping, winning the ball back in dangerous areas. So I think Liverpool fans would be right to be upset if he were to go, because, all right, bringing in Thiago is strengthening, but you're sort of just cancelling it out if you lose Georginio Wijnaldum.
Liverpool will not let 23-year-old Welsh midfielder Harry Wilson leave on loan again, despite interest from Newcastle, Leeds and Southampton, according to the Liverpool Echo. Should Liverpool fans expect to see more of Wilson around the first team this season, and is he good enough to provide the necessary depth?
Well, he was in and out of the Bournemouth side last season. Pretty average Bournemouth side. He's obviously deadly from set pieces. Maybe they do feel with the amount of games they need to have bodies around the place. But Liverpool have been brilliant at getting top price for players like this, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just let it hang around for a while. Maybe he's on the bench for a few of these games at the start of the season, but before, the 6th of October, they somehow managed to get 30 million quid off somebody for Harry Wilson.
And then finally former Liverpool striker Luis Suarez has reportedly gotten in touch with prospective Juventus teammate Giorgio Chiellini to clear the air after his World Cup bite, according to TalkSport. Is Luis Suarez then on his way to Juventus, and would he make the difference for them as they ultimately look to win the Champions League.
Sorry, is there more to this speculation other than him calling your man to apologise for biting him?
No.
Is that the basis
That's
of
all
the
you need.
speculation?
Why would you call 6 years on if, you know, you
Well,
weren't
because
going
he
to be
said
seeing
deep
him on a regular
contemplation.
basis?
Nathan, if the one thing that we've learned at all over the last 6 months is that everybody's having deep introspective contemplation about their lives, and he's just making amends for the shit that he's caused.
Maybe. Yeah. Is this on the basis that Ronaldo stays or goes from Juventus?
This is on the basis that he stays.
Okay. Yeah. Like, you would love to see Luis Suarez of 4 or 5 years ago playing anywhere, but there's been little sign of that. So I really don't think he is going to make the difference for Juventus. Yeah, nice move. Good. Experienced pro, bit of character.
Go back to Liverpool.
Liverpool fans would love to have him back. If you could get Suarez
Leicester City, Nathan.
Leicester City.
Yeah.
Back to Brendan.
United. Yeah.
Well, he got the best out of him, didn't he? He made him.
Suarez and Vardy, a very, very, very likeable strike partnership up front.
We were a great team was the expression that I heard from Brendan Rodgers in that BBC Two documentary during the week. I was like, well, me and Luis Suarez would also be a great team.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nathan, great stuff. That is it for Deal or No Deal.
I signed for them after the Euros, and after my first day's training, I was driving home. I was actually thinking, regretting it, what have I done? Like I walked into a circus. It's amazing, isn't it?